Star.
I got HBO. I
I
don't
think
have
it's on one of them two guys for me.
I'll
Yeah.
look them.
Yeah.
Make it last forever.
All right, everybody. All right, everybody. All right, everybody. We are live on the What Up Radio Show,
Yeah.
and we're gonna hand it over to the host right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let me see. We still got this man across our goddamn face. And these people. Uh oh. Yo. What up? What up? It's the OG of the Double G, your boy Big Dog Joker checking in.
Your boy King J.
And of course, it's
Tryna
your
open
girl
it down.
Brittany E. Tapping in. How y'all doing this Thursday?
God damn, them teeth fucking with us.
Man, look, my whole jaw feels like it's been realigned, bro. I've been having the hardest time talking since they did this shit. And every time I let them in my mouth, bro, I get mad right afterwards. Like, bro, they didn't fuck me up a little bit more.
You want a Jolly Rancher?
Bro, fuck you. Got me starting to show off with a little animosity, I see.
As y'all see, our girl Courtney D is on her Kanye West through the wire right now. She done got 4 of her wisdom tooth removed. So we get to kind of mess with her a little bit today. Wait, yours still in? Oh, yours.
Hell no.
Yours gone, my wisdom tooth gone, yours lit up? Yeah, no.
Excuse me for a minute. Y'all bad, man. Thank you, man.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all bad, man. Go ahead.
You welcome, man.
All you gotta do is just call me.
That's it. All it takes is a call, man. For those of you who don't know, we've been coming in, checking in with Malcolm throughout the week. I'm talking about day after day after day. We've been sitting here getting this whole studio thing, everything hooked up, so people can start hearing us again on the radio. We so thankful for those of you that have been tuning in live with us week after week after motherfucking week. But we finally got everything that we needed set up, from tripods to audio sounds and everything. And of course, we're gonna always start it off with, now that's what's up.
That's what's up.
So with our girl Courtney D, the only reason I'm picking on you is because I know you can't say much. So I want to start off with you. Please tell us how blessed your week has been.
All right, so I wasn't here last week because I had to get these things pulled. But week of my birthday, so 2 weeks ago, the last day I worked was the day before my birthday. And when I went back to work, y'all, I got fired on some random shit, right? So I spent the last 2 weeks in planning mode, grinding, got a lot of new things done. And it's safe to say that this week, a lot of things that I was working for after that happened has paid off. I was able to secure another employment opportunity.
Big salute.
Didn't miss too much of cash. It's the same cash and a little more dough. So, I elevated a little bit with that happening.
Right on, sister.
And, I'm just really focused on the production company and making music. And I feel like this week has been so productive. Even though I haven't been able to talk as much, I've still been getting a lot of shit done. So shout out to Unwavering Faith, the brand, because they definitely been doing a lot of work. The whole team been putting in work this whole week to get stuff done so we can have new content out. So that's my what's up for the week. Productivity.
That's what's up.
Right on.
That's goddamn what's up.
Right, motherfucking me on.
Come on, King J.
Man, you know what's up, man?
What's up, Jay?
I made it through the week without killing somebody.
Hey, niggas, y'all, for real.
Shit, cause niggas been testing me this week. It's been crazy. I'm talking about work, bills, everything just been testing me this week, but I made it through. So that's what's up to me, What you got going on, my brother?
Honestly, been able to talk my shit. I called, almost slapped somebody at work.
Okay.
Almost.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Almost slapped somebody at work, but when I really sat back and thought about the situation, this person is a whole decade plus under me.
Oh wow.
No kids, you know what I mean? No kids. So the patience is really not there for them. And they haven't really been through life to really learn how to have interactions with people. Right. And I'm the last person you want to show disrespect to, but he hadn't met me to know that. And I hadn't really show who I was to be like, this is probably not a smart idea to do. But he decided to show some attitude before I can go over. I had that quick checking moment with it. Hey, motherfucker, watch who you talking to. I don't care what the situation is. Watch your motherfucking tone. And truthfully, don't want to say it in no disrespectful manner. It got solved. He came to me and talked to me, told me that's always been an issue of his as far as his levels when he talks to people. But he directly apologized to me. And two, I don't argue with kids. So if you're an entire decade plus under me, I'm not going to waste my time arguing with you. You're a child to me. So no disrespect to that, brother. Glad that you got that situation mentally fixed and you know not to raise your motherfucking voice at me again. So we're good. We're good. I mean, it's a safe tone, it's a safe space. That's what's up. That's what happened.
That is what the fuck is up.
I didn't hurt nobody. Well,
So we're on the same boat. Okay.
yeah, you didn't kill nobody. I didn't slap the shit out of nobody.
No, we good.
You know,
Okay.
and Courtney was knocked the fuck out.
And Courtney came up. So we good.
But y'all always make me feel like I'm a peaceful person for real, man.
Well,
I'm cool with that.
We kind of need that.
I'm cool with you
if
being a
was
peaceful
drama-filled
person. You know?
and we going to hang around you, you putting us in the shit.
Yeah.
We have to show who we really the fuck are.
I'm gonna be mad if I gotta get in trouble because of you.
I gotta go because I got to go to jail.
Yeah, you know, like, damn.
I
The
appreciate
fuck?
that. Shout out to y'all for not getting in trouble and not ending up in
Damn, Courtney, you gotta do some dumb shit. Now I gotta go beat this nigga up.
For real, just like
What
when
the
you
fuck?
called me and when you was on the phone tearing the fuck up, did I pull up looking like I was ready to talk?
You know what? Hey, look, that's funny. No, you wasn't joking. You was about that action. No cap. But it's funny because I seen a tweet earlier. And I retweeted it. But it was like women have a hard time being friends with men because men always present solutions. Sometimes women just want to vent. Why can't y'all just listen? And
I'm learning
some of
that.
the posts under Malcolm was so ignorant. I have to close the whole damn thread out and just say throw all the damn people away.
Mm.
But some of the guys were just like, get straight to the point, or like y'all both told me before, I don't want to hear about Jack, Jill, and Susie at work. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't got nothing to do with you, I don't want to hear about it. But, you know, women was like, I respect that, but at least sometimes be open to just letting me vent, even though I know you are solution-based thinking. Don't always feel like you got to solve my problems. You know, maybe I just want to tell you how I feel, so, you know.
You know that honestly, I'm glad you brought that up because what we were sitting here finna kind of jump in with is some things with gender roles and gender roles within relationships, to be more specific. And I can see that. We are more solution based. I know for a fact one of my my best trait and my worst trait is the fact that I'm logical. I'm a logical thinking person, to where if it's once again not affecting family, money, or my life,
I don't give a fuck about
I really don't care.
Yeah.
And that has become like something that has been molded into me. But you're right. Some women, they'll go through some things and they get this, how can I put it? I don't want to call it a complaint. If you just generally had a bad day, you really want to get that out.
Yeah,
Talk
you
about
want
it.
to talk about it.
Me and go through bad day, we don't give a damn. We just
We want to shut the day. We shut everybody out. We go grab us a beer or something.
Man, I get in
blunt.
trouble. I get in trouble every time too, because I shut the world down.
Yeah.
A
Hey,
whole
how was
brick
your
wall.
day? It was all right. Same shit, different day.
Yeah,
you
a
know.
whole brick wall go up. I ain't trying to talk,
Like, I'm off work now. I don't want to talk about it.
and I know it's wrong, but that's how I am.
I feel like sometimes it's okay to be like that. Sometimes you don't want to bring negative or outside things into the home, and that's okay. Like, you shouldn't always be stonewall, but you know.
Not always a stone wall.
Yeah, like it's a time and a place. Like sometimes, you know, especially if you're in relationships and your girl really just trying to have a conversation and check on your mental health, you know, maybe it's okay to be a little open in that aspect.
That was the only reason I even brought up anything about gender roles, because I was watching the show. I forgot which one you had said. Real.
Jay called it.
Oh yeah, Courtney, you brought up something about Oh shit! See, this nigga fuck with me the minute. Because I had the line right on the tip of my goddamn tongue. Oh fuck. Okay.
What movie?
No, it wouldn't. It was her talking on the show.
Oh,
And she actually brought up a statement that actually ties into what okay, we were basically saying that why me and you were asking like why we don't deal with certain situations like right then and there.
oh, okay.
Right.
And I was basically saying that well, and I'm starting to see this with a lot of guys, it has to go with mental maturity.
Facts.
Like I understand a lot of women have had that mental maturity to where when they have a situation, they're able to sit there, they'll talk about it, they express their feelings about it. They don't want a solution. This is just honestly how they felt about it.
Mm-hmm.
We don't do that.
Yeah.
Only because we know if we trying to deal with it at that time, we're gonna get pissed off. We're gonna want to do something, which comes from the negativity about being, the negative part about being that solution-based guy. Because if I got a problem with a dude, and right now my solution is I need to wipe him off the map.
You finna try to wipe them up.
You know what I mean? That's my mental solution at this point. Like I'm looking for.
You gonna zap that nigga?
You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to sit here and find no logical or vent about how I feel because I just want this done.
Yeah.
Right.
So how the hell can we fix that? Like as a man, how the hell do you fix that?
I know you're not asking me.
Yeah, I am asking you. Like I'm saying,
Okay,
I'm
wait,
asking.
be more specific one more time for me. What's the exact question? How do you
So-
fix?
You were saying that men just having that solution is not always time. That's not the answer all the time.
Right.
You're absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
Even for us and our problems, at that time finding a solution is not the best fucking answer. So how, like, what else can we do to fix that besides just sitting there? Because if we just listening, we just get mad.
It's about to be so simple. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes just ask your partner. So what do you need me to do? If she needs solutions, she's gonna be like, I don't know what to do. Right? But in her head, if she already has some sort of plan of action, because you gotta remember, women naturally internalize things because we are more emotional. So we don't just sit on things without thinking of a plan of action. That's why I be telling men, like, bro, women are way more savages. Like, they plan how they finna do all of the damage that they cause. Like, it's a whole thought process behind it. So when she does know what to do, you know, it's a more simple answer. You know, I just wanted to talk about it because it's been pissing me off. And at that moment, you know, don't offer advice.
Okay.
If she doesn't know at that moment, then you give suggestions. Well, have you thought about XYZ? Present those solutions. Give her the option to let you know if she needs your help or not. The important part is just listening. If I'm being very honest.
I should have wrote that down. That was deep.
Yeah, because I gotta get to that. Every man gotta get to that. I ain't gonna even front for us. We don't be knowing what the fuck to do.
I'm gonna put that on the shirt.
I tell you right now, I've had so many stupid solutions. What's wrong, baby? You want a sandwich? You want some juice? Coffee? What the fuck you want? Some wine?
You
Want
want
to run
to
your
smoke?
bag? Hey, what the fuck?
Good.
The action of it all, going through all of that. Attitude and the mentality comes with everything that happens. So if she's dealing with the actual drama of something, that attitude comes with it, which honestly, in turn, makes me not want to deal with it based on the attitude of the person. If Jay is pissed off about something, and he's just going around like, man, I'm busting motherfucker in his head. I'm not trying to, like, right now, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave him alone.
Yeah, I'm gonna move because I don't want to end up the target.
Yeah, what if he backhand me by accident?
Yeah, like if I'm trying to tell him calm down, bro. I ain't trying to fucking calm down right now. You on that bullshit? Like, I ain't trying to calm down. It just is what it is. I've had situations like that, Malcolm. I'm pretty sure you have just some situation, bro. I don't want to calm down. I'm not looking to be the calm person.
Yeah, I'm damn sure guilty for that one because especially if I'm finna fight, I'm on. You can't calm me down. You can't just get out the way. You may well, but I done had people try to wrestle me and shit, and that's cool. I understand you got love for me, and you don't want me to get in trouble. But at the same time, man, right now is the wrong time to get my way, man. I'd move.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going, but I've never swung on nobody. I done push people. Get out the way. I'm not gonna swing on you. I got control of myself that much, but I'll push. Get out my way. You talk to me later. Talk me down later. But as far as Courtney is concerned, when it comes to and your question in relation to what you said, my issue is, when women want vent, 9 times out of 10 they vent about me. So how are we supposed to handle that? Because I be like, okay, you sure sound like you said you're venting. It sound like you're going out on me. So that's when I get defensive. So how do we handle that?
It's like you can't expect your woman to say her truth, especially if you are the cause of those negative emotions she's feeling. You can't expect her to consider that. And honestly, it's best if she's direct with you opposed to wanting to tell her homegirls. I'd rather my woman vent to me about what I did opposed to her being mad and hopping on social media because she feels like she can't tell me what I did wrong. And sometimes, let's be honest, men can't be told what's wrong.
No, for the reason he just said, and it was for the reason like, damn, I've gotten defensive because you made me seem like the issue.
Right.
And I felt that. I never kind of described that before, but yeah, I'll listen.
Yeah, I understood.
Right.
I think the bigger picture is you're not the issue, your actions were the issue.
And that's what I've been told, and I don't even know, and to me it's innocent. 9 times out of 10, if she comes at me out of the group sideways, it's something I've done, and I think it's innocent, and I'm like, because I know I'm guilty. I'm my bad. But you hit me out the blue with something I feel is this small.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, where the hell this kid come from?
I've been there before.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you this.
What are you frustrated with?
Just because it's little to you, don't minimize how she feels about it.
Courtney, get out. You sound just like that white boy. Shout out.
Let me tell y'all something. I deal with this as well. I'm a woman, but these are sometimes some of the things I deal with because I'm a very logical person. I know how to rationalize my emotions.
Right.
Okay, so to me, you're like, oh, you're upset about something so petty.
Right.
But I had to learn, like, just because it's petty to me, it can mean the world to them. And when they tell me how they feel about something,
and you minimize
women like you're minimizing that, that's going to start to create resentment, and they're going to feel like they can't tell you how they feel.
Right.
And then you got to get the brick wall.
Like, I mean, I don't mean to be rude or nothing, but isn't that natural? Isn't that most natural for most guys, I should say?
It don't matter what's natural. You act like we can't grow and evolve.
No. I'm talking about as far as it is expected of us to censor the things we say. So especially when it comes down to speaking to a woman. If my woman is the issue, if I was to say my issues exactly how she was to say hers, is to where the way I'm explaining it is saying that her actions are the issue, that's not reciprocated real.
Women don't know how to admit they're wrong a lot of times. I'm going ahead and put that out there.
Thank you.
Amen.
I have no problem admitting that.
Thank
do be the issue sometimes. And I'm the female that's quick to call women out on y'all shit. Because how y'all gonna tell men something but y'all being hypocritical and doing the exact same thing? You can't look for understanding if you're not being understanding.
And that's what a whole thing, like, what the hell?
That's
is
what a
really
whole
going on?
argument
Like
come
that,
from.
That's what a whole argument, and that's why I'll sit here and I'll listen. This was just me going based off the topic once again. It was me and we need to watch how we talk to women. We pretty much have to do the catering, which in our mind, we know it's some things that we pretty much in our DNA that we're going to do. Every man wants to take care of his foundation. Every man wants to be able to provide. But then the traditional values that we were so-called stereotyped with, it didn't go across the board. All these traditional values were wanted in a man. Watch what you say. Learn how to understand. Like, this is the new thing. Take care of me and learn how to understand me. But if it's reversed, that's where the problem starts to come in. to where we're not looking to be taken care of. So I don't see too many guys out there saying, "Hey, take care of me." But I do hear a lot of men saying, "Listen and understand," and I feel like that has been downplayed. Like it's been, "Oh, y'all don't need nobody to talk. Y'all all right," type shit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna read two things real quick, and we're gonna dive deeper into this, okay?
All right.
So first, I'm gonna be very clear about exactly what we are talking about. Okay. Gender roles in society means how we're expected to act, speak, dress, groom, and conduct ourselves based upon our assigned sex. Okay? Men should do this, or women should do this, right? That's what an actual gender role
The
is.
stereotype.
Yeah.
Men should be wearing pants, women wear dresses. That stereotype. Type.
Now, stereotypes express that men and women feel that they have to act a certain way because of how society has defined certain expectations based on our gender.
Yep.
Okay? And this is negative. My whole purpose here is to break all these stereotypes because why do we have to act a certain way just because I'm a woman and you a man?
I'm
You get what I'm
different.
saying?
That's what
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure out. That's
And so-
exactly what I'm trying to
And
figure
so
out.
but this comes down to the root of what society is, right? What is society really here for? To give us a standard, to try to tell us what we should or should not be doing. And to me, society is very unnatural to us as human beings.
Right.
Okay? Because how can you tell a person how they should act? You have to let people express and be themselves, and that's why we have the problems that we have in 2022 in society right now. Everybody trying to be everybody because of what a standard is put out there as. Why we gotta follow these standards and fall into stereotypes?
Just be yourself.
You get what I'm saying? So when they say, "Oh, traditional values say women should be in the house taking care of the family," now I understand the power in that. Because most things that we do in life have a feminine essence to it, like having fun, partying, going into nature walks, consuming indulgences. All of these things that are very earthly are very feminine by nature, right? So when men need a release, 9 times out of 10, y'all run and do something that's very feminine, something that, and when I say feminine, I don't mean like a bitch or something womanly. I mean like playing a game, right? That's a feminine essence to it because you're channeling your chaos. You're doing something to relieve your mind, your pressures. Am I right? That's why y'all play video games most of the time, right?
Yep.
As a way to just
Get away.
stress. That's a feminine
Get
essence.
away.
So, but who's to say I dress how I dress? And people tell me all the time, "Bro, why you trying to be a dude? Why do I have to try to be a dude? Because I like to wear clothes that are not tight fitted." You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And y'all actually know me, and y'all know, like, bro, I'm actually feminine despite what you see. You get what I'm saying? So I'm an example of why stereotypes are very detrimental and why we need to learn to just appreciate people for who the fuck they are instead of trying to make them be something or fall into a stereotype or a category. Why do we do that to ourselves? They don't do that to create more division and stress.
Right.
I don't know. It has been a talk like for so many years, and that's why I hate that actually was even a big thing. You know, they had the whole point about the wage wars, the women weren't making enough or doing the same job when making enough as men. And to be honest, men weren't making what the hell they was.
Facts.
Like,
Mhm.
I don't give a damn if you can lift a tank, motherfucker, $15 an hour. Like, but it just became that, and I got to sit back and really thinking about that, and all the conversations that I've had throughout this time have been that, like, oh, women are doing this too. Yeah, but you don't have to. Nobody. This is something you asked to do. This is not something that we're asking to do. I know a lot of men don't want to do that shit. A lot of times when it comes down to, oh, you got to take care of me, I don't want to do that shit to happen. I'm not trying to be rude about it. It's just like, if that is a requirement of yours, I don't want to be the person that's required to fucking do it.
Mm.
As a man, we have a lot of things that have went on traditional values that they did it because, I don't know, due to circumstances back in the time. But in today's society,
Man, shit.
with so many so-called, oh, I'm independent this and I want to do this. a lot of those standards I feel flew out the fucking window, and I don't feel like nobody ever tried to alter or update based on society. Like the damn Bible, it ain't changed. They just keep putting it in different forms.
Yeah, right.
You know, like it ain't changed for shit. It has not changed to fit modern day. These people wouldn't expect it to live past 30. Here I am, 33. I done outlived the fucking what they expected for the Bible. So what the hell do I do?
How old are you?
About 34.
Oh.
So yeah. Yeah, 34. Hakeem Olajuwon, Shaq, 34.
So let me put this out there. This about to be random, but it's just because of something you said. All right. You mentioned women in the workplace.
Okay.
Y'all know we black, right? Or y'all know we melanated people, right?
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So y'all know that the whole idea behind feminism and women independence, right? Which I think is a fucking joke. I think it's a joke. But y'all do know, like, that type of stuff was put into society to try to take away the most powerful families in existence, right?
Yeah.
And so the fucked up part is every time I get a job into the workplace, bro, I just want to say being a gay black woman in America is so hard. Period. But as a woman in the workplace, like men, when y'all do y'all tax deductions and different things like that, y'all count as a one. They get double taxed off of being black and being a woman. In the system, yeah. If y'all did not know that, minority women are double taxed when working in corporate America. All the way around. And that's why it's even crazier that they make way more money off of us working in a system, but we get paid the least. And it's all about breaking up the family structure, traditional values, women being at home raising their kids, right? So it's not ironic that our generation, you see more people more women who rather go work and get it themselves than to just be at home and be a mama.
That's just like child support.
Exactly.
That's a business.
Bro, and
the state get paid off child support.
Man, that's a fucked up system. I'm not even gonna lie.
Child support has been the biggest motherfucker in history, strictly because this was the first time. Y'all know me. Y'all have known I've been in a relationship for years, been with my kids. At one point, this is when Jazz was working a substitute thing. When pretty much we're bringing in no money. We had to do food stamps. And when she applied, we wasn't making enough, and they still put my black ass on child support.
Wow.
Now I'm there. Uh-oh. I probably had to call it. Should I take care of it?
No, it's okay.
But,
I respond to it. I got it.
Okay.
Hey, Cheesy, don't be calling us during the show.
You want to call. You know what phone to call. If you want to call in with us, Cheesy, and check in with us, you can reach us at 713-777-9595. Once again, if you're looking to check in with the What Up Radio Show, you can link up with us at 713-777-9595.
We sound like we selling dope.
we on the radio show. But damn, that took my train of thought with shit, what was going on with Cheesy. I done said he threw out the number. What the hell was what I just saying?
Something about child support.
Oh yeah, child support. Okay. So they started taking it out when I'm in the house with my fucking kids, taking care of my kids. And
I remember that too.
And she not even seeing the money. Like she was not seeing any of that money. We didn't get no card or nothing for it. They was just taking child support out. So who the fuck child did that money support?
Probably just paying the money back off, because that's obvious. That's honestly all that men do when y'all get to child support. Y'all paying the state back for everything they doing for the mother of the children.
And what the hell are they doing? That's what I don't get that. If my child is still living in poverty, if we're in a situation to where we're not making enough money, you're going to take more money out.
Right.
Out of the household. And that makes sense
to them.
You're not making enough money, so we're going to take more money out of your household. We're going to force you, whatever job you have, to take care of this child. And we're not even giving the child all of that money. We're keeping some of this because
you gotta pay the state back.
Yeah, we might help them out. And what am I paying them back if I'm working? I'm working. This child is already taking my money. Who the fuck am I paying back? Taxes ain't pay back.
You pay for somebody's vacation.
Like nothing about the entire child support system ever made sense to me. Nothing. Where does it support the child to go? They can't support the child with education, food. Like what the fuck is it for?
Yeah, food stamps.
Yeah, but that ain't got shit to do with my child support. Now, like you taking money out my check, I'm making less money. Yeah, my child can eat now, but now I have less money to do all the necessary things. If my child need a uniform, I can't get that.
I got a question. Why is it so hard for a man to get food stamps?
That I don't know.
That I don't know, because honestly, every time I personally applied to food stamps, I couldn't get them, even when I was in college.
I
don't even understand that struggle.
I have never heard of a man applying for food stamps and getting food stamps.
ODB.
I've seen it. I've seen men get emergency food stamps.
Okay.
But when I've never seen a man get thousands of dollars like some of these women. I ain't never seen no shit like
it's
that.
women with A1 jobs getting like 4 racks of food stamps.
That's crazy, ain't it?
For having one child.
That's crazy, ain't it?
We ain't in that boat.
I'm talking about RNs, like real women out here getting money, getting like 4 racks in food stamps and shit.
I knew a chick that say nice ass home. I'm talking about beautiful home. Always kept food. We never know. Girl, I get food. I get like I forgot how much she said, but
that shit like crazy.
$4,000 a month. Just strictly. Like,
I said you 1,000, bitch.
Yeah,
what?
I don't know about the RN thing, because if you definitely making that type of money, doctor, nurse money, you not allowed to get them.
Shit. Them man be the ones selling them damn RNs.
But I ain't saying it's not possible. I guess I know a few people who be in them positions and they be a hell no for them. But hey, you never know what people put on their applications to get shit either.
I think that's what it is. People been playing over the system so much to where it has become that. It has really. Mm-hmm. But that still goes into it to where the one thing I can say that benefits a woman with her sex, and it's almost a negative, she can use what it is. She can use that sex pretty much to her advantage. Oh, you can't chew? Good. I've been looking at them.
I don't eat cantaloupe.
I tried
and
to
that
eat
works.
one and it was a hell no.
That's not recent pineapple.
Sure.
And they ain't no real food since last Thursday, y'all.
We gotta feel bad for our girl Courtney, man. She got all 4 of them the motherfuckers ripped out.
I'm finna go get me a double cheeseburger.
You gonna put on more chewing shit.
And some fried. Oh.
Yeah, I'm salty and I'm just fighting. That's how I feel right now. Which I said, y'all made it through the week. I'm ready to slap a couple niggas right now.
I got some chicken broth at the house.
I got some of that too. And, you know, my mom was like, why don't you eat some soup? I want fucking soup.
No fucking soup.
Fucking soup. What
Nobody want no soup. And you know, it ain't even the full weather for soup. Like, it ain't cold enough for me. Like, I've enjoyed a soup within, I don't know how many months have went by. I've enjoyed one soup.
I don't even eat soup. Give me some ramen noodles.
That's what I prefer. Noodles over soup. True.
Ain't that soup?
Actually, yeah.
It is.
It's noodle soup when you keep the water in.
Yeah.
So you don't keep the water? It's pasta. What?
No, it's noodles without the water. It's noodle soup with the water. Was Chinese. Hey, I don't know what national what race he. I mean, whatever he was, But he told me that he was of that culture though, like the Chinese, Japanese, whatever culture. It
the
was.
Asian culture.
Yeah, I think that might have. I don't know. He one of them motherfuckers.
Asian is all of them. Like that's all of them. There's Vietnamese, Japanese, Chinese, Korean. Yeah, just Asian.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That right there.
So speaking of gender roles, there are different types of gender roles. Did y'all know that?
What do you mean?
Okay. So there's 3 different types of gender roles. There's traditional. Men are responsible for livelihood. They're more than likely to be assigned to work-related roles, and women should be responsible for the family. Therefore, they are assigned to domestic roles. Okay. Egalitarian. That was a mouthful. Egalitarian. It's a perception that the roles should not be segregated by gender. Okay. Reasonable? Y'all got me?
That's the one that says everybody is even.
Everybody even. You work You
We're
do
all
what
the
you
same.
do, I do what I do. It ain't no if you the woman and you the breadwinner, shit, you working, I take care of the
Oh,
house.
that's
It ain't no
different.
problem. Ain't no distinction, no differentiation.
Mm.
And the last one is transitional. Transitional perceptions lie midway between traditional and egalitarian. So they kind of hold a traditional perspective, but they're open to not doing things by gender.
Okay, they the polyamorous. So
Type shit. Yeah, they the in-betweeners.
I got it.
Okay.
So I fall in the category of egalitarian. You know, I feel like it should not be limited to gender. We're both two people chose to be in this relationship, chose to do life together. So the way I see it, we need to come together and do what we got to do if we're gonna be together.
Okay.
That's where I'm at.
I totally agree.
That's where I'm
What
at.
is it?
I totally agree.
Egalitarian?
Egalitarian.
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 I get so tired of hearing 50-50. Why ain't it 100-100?
You feel me? And that's the way it should be. Why are we halving ourselves out to try to be whole together? We should be two whole people coming together and making shit more stronger.
That's right. That's
Thank
right. And I appreciate Lisa on that. Lisa, my partner, she does not mind that playing that role, and we discuss it all the time. You know, it should be 100-100. And she like, I agree. It's no debate for me. You know, I mean, ain't no in our house, ain't no you pay X, Y, and Z bill, and I'm gonna pay B and C bill. It's all the money's in one bank account. Now, if I want an allowance, you know, say $300 a week or something, she don't mind. You know, let me have what I'm gonna have, and let me, to spend on whatever I want to spend on, and you spend whatever you want to spend. But all the bill money is in one pot.
Yeah.
And everything, most of it gets taken right out of that same account.
That's why I believe in like 3 bank accounts. His, hers, and y'all's.
Right. There you go.
That's
There
the
you
shit
go.
I believe in.
Because 9 times out of 10, and this is coming from an old player. 9 times out of 10, if you have your own bank account, you're gonna do some things you ain't supposed to be doing. Yeah. So I try not to go there.
Not exactly.
I try not to go there.
I say, now, financial responsibility. Now that falls on us as each person.
Yeah.
Because if you have your own account, we'll put it from the first one she said, the traditional standpoint. At one point I was traditional, to where I was taking care of what, hey man, this is my motherfucking home, it's my chick, but that's what I was bred to do. I had to learn some other shit. I had to learn bad situations. Oh, appreciate you, big O. What's that, pine straw? That the main?
Yeah, what it
Okay,
say?
well, pine straw. Say, hey, I'm about to
Appreciate you,
share y'all
man.
out, man. Big salute. But I do feel at some point to where if you're the more financially responsible person, then yeah, I can see y'all having it to where, look, the bills are coming out of, let's just say, my account. All the little fun shit though, the going out, doing all this other shit, that shit you gonna take care of while we out. To where, hey, I don't mind paying all the bills, but when we go the fuck out,
it's on you.
Yeah, that's on your ass. Like, help me. Don't be sitting here expecting me to be fucking money bag. Yo, I ain't got. Hey, I'm not rapping, acting, or selling dope. So these bills gotta get paid.
Because they have custody. Okay, he went back to the child support conversation and why the men gotta pay when the women, especially if the women are the ones who filed the child support. Technically, by law, it is listed that whoever files is the one who's claiming custody, even if y'all technically do have shared custody.
Shit, Texas will. Hey, the kids go with the mom. That was the whole point blank thing with me when it came down to Texas.
You know what though? All right, quick backstory. My life was different. My daddy had custody of me, not my mom.
Based on the separation, that's why I went. See, and that situation has been so foreign to me.
Yeah.
When I say that was, even my mom used to, if you leave and you file, I mean, you gonna end up on child support because in Texas they're not gonna snatch them kids away from their mama. That was always said to me. So that's damn near implanted in my head.
Right.
Like that was literally the only thing he said, and that's where it came. Like, damn, being a dude in the world, I could be a great dude, but all of us have seen terrible mothers trying to take care of their kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they just had the other girl who said her only income was the child support that she got from that dude. She didn't do shit else but collect child support for him to raise that kid.
Man,
That's fucking horrible.
It's some women out there, bro. And shame on y'all.
Man.
It's some women out there making men life hard, taking they everything, and they willing to be there for the kids. And hey, that's the part that completely pisses me off. And it's even more fucked up that if you need help from the government with Medicaid and shit, even if you and the mother are together and you actually raising your child, they'll still put you on child support.
Yep.
That's another reason
That is so fucked up to me.
to get these medical expenses. They gon' the father, the man, whoever is in, like, your ass is going on fucking child support. That shit is so goddamn. That's ridiculous. It's almost like a punishment. Being on child support is just like being on papers.
I am on those papers, my brother.
That's what I'm saying, because they just snatching money. Like, they ain't giving you no option. Like, hey, they not even asking how the child is doing.
Boy, I'm waiting. Hey, Malcolm, I'm almost free, man. I'm like you.
You been having Freedom Day?
Nah, man, what? I'm waiting, man. Shit, their birthday.
Oh, we
Hey.
actually got to celebrate that. Big Dog Malcolm is officially free. That is a free
Free.
motherfucking man.
Yes, sir.
Redemption.
Malcolm Freeman.
And-
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And even though I wasn't here last week, man, I did tune into your story. Y'all know I'm always tapped in with y'all. And then I know I definitely reached out just to tell you, like, a lot of love, big salute to you, man, because it's a lot of men who come out here and still don't do right. And you can turn it around, got your own business going,
That's right.
dedicated to this, Lisa. You know what I'm
Barbecue
saying?
spot, radio
Everybody
station.
working with, and you ain't slowing down, you just picking up. And I love to see it. So for real, big salute to you and your
Right.
Green Bay, brother.
Thank you. It's not, we joke about it all the time because a lot of people feel like we've already made it, and so in relation to what you're saying,
Mhm.
man, he was locked up that long and he already on top, and now we just make it look easy, But y'all see some of the behind the scenes. Ain't nothing easy, man. There's nothing. The restaurant, our partners, we love them to death. And it's not easy there. Even though we got the big beautiful building, I know y'all haven't been out there yet. It's we got the office space, big beautiful building. We're operating business. Ain't none of this easy. So
Start picking up anything is fucking hard.
right,
Doing anything is fucking hard. Giving up is the easiest shit in the world.
easy.
Because a motherfucker, they can stop and be like, hey, I don't want to do this shit. I want to drop it all. That's easy.
Right,
You don't have to worry about it no more. Trying to succeed at something that didn't pay you yesterday or day before that, or it probably didn't pay your ass all month, but for you to get up every day and do that shit again,
right,
people call you crazy.
right. I just talked to a homeboy last night at the restaurant. He came out and supported us on the open mic night. I'm not sure if y'all know who H-Town Fast is. He's with the Texas Plug media company. And he said, I said, man, we didn't fail 3 times, man. I'm tired of failing. Not at this business. We didn't fail at three other major moves we made. We failed. And he said, say that again. I said, we failed 3 times and I'm tired of failing. He said, you failed past tense and you got back, you got your motherfucking ass up
And did the next thing.
every time, didn't you? And I said, well, damn.
Yeah,
I
bro.
I
Like,
couldn't
them
even say
giving
nothing.
up shit is too fucking easy. I don't like hearing people give up on a damn thing.
Right.
I don't care what you were doing in life. Me doing music, man. Courtney was sitting out here doing music and rapper. First of all, saying you rap or do music is the most looked down thing. Like, it's been deemed as a black person thing, and it's almost like a poor thing. So if you say you do music, oh, you broke, you ain't shit. Unless your ass is Lil Wayne, you ain't shit.
Because they feel like everybody do music.
That's what I'm saying. So that if you notice that is the one thing we had in our culture, and it's looked down. It's probably one of the brokest occupations. But to go in the studio, make another song, Make another damn song. Make another damn song. Sitting there and writing this music, making beat after beat, constantly upgrading your craft and continuously doing the same thing. When people calling you crazy, dumb, saying you ain't gonna fail, they not gonna support you, that shit is hard.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think something else that's not really addressed a lot is that a lot of artists have real mental health issues.
Yeah.
For real.
That's what usually the music.
That's why they write it out.
Listen, you know,
That's their therapy.
and all you gotta do is listen to the shit. Like, don't listen for it just to nod your goddamn head.
Listen for the message.
Listen to what this man is actually saying.
Some people, not all these people.
The song "Hey Y'all" by Andre 3000. That entire song is about two people in a bad relationship. That entire song, and he even has a part in there where he says, "Y'all don't want to hear me. Y'all just want to dance." Yeah. But if you listen to the entire song, it's about two people who are with each other that don't want to be with each other.
Yeah.
But it's to a dancing beat, so y'all didn't catch that.
Dancing and wiggling and hey, we
that's actually, as a matter of fact, the song I'm about to name, they on the same album. That's Speaker Box and Love Below. The double is Roses.
Yeah. Know you like to think your shit don't stink.
But that whole song was really like airing some shit out, but it sounded good.
But it sounded good.
So are y'all really
people in the club dancing to that shit?
Boy, people be dancing to that crazy bitch. Oh, dumbass bitch. Crazy bitch. That's my favorite part of the song at the end. That's one of my favorite. Like,
cause bitch, you ain't listening. You dancing.
And he start off in a stupid ass bitch, crazy bitch. Oh, ass bitch. I'll be going hard. I'm gonna listen to this shit after I get up out of here. That music is our therapy. So to tell a person that, oh, they not gonna do this, they not gonna do this, you basically downing that person's outlet, thinking that your outlet may be better. It's a person out there, their outlet is drinking. Mine is music. Who's really at a worse situation here? You spending your shit on bottles. I'm spending my shit on studio time.
I was writing in my journal today when I was sitting at the park with my dog, Cam. And ironically, the prompt that I wrote on today said that basically it is not my responsibility to carry the weight of the world and try to fix everything.
Go ahead, you right about that shit.
And you saying that, man, I'd be frustrated sometimes because imagine like, when, it's like when you're doing something that's bigger than you, right? You're doing it to help yourself, but always remember, helping yourself is helping others.
Yep.
Right? So imagine doing something bigger than you, but you completely discouraged about yourself. How can you put that mission out there when you're not even reflecting or you're not even expressing what it is you're trying to create?
That is true. Because your creative, whatever you created can actually go out there and change even one person fucking life and make them do something that can change multiple lives. Mm-hmm. That shit, the impact of your actions.
And that's what, in turn, I vented on this page. I got a little upset. But I wrote that it's not my responsibility to handle the world because I have to learn to respect every person like I respect myself.
Yeah.
But even though it's not my job, the question that I still found myself asking was, so what are you going to do about it?
Honestly, we talked about this in past shows, and I'll actually want to put this on record by saying this. In our next show, I wanted to actually kind of dive into a bunch of the topics that we actually had and kind of touch bases on those. Mm-hmm. But this goes from one of our topics on pretty much what to do now. For one, we said that we were going to be comfortable with saying the word no, in which we have to get, when I'm talking about extremely comfortable with that, just like saying I'm a C, I would be like, I'm a C. We know damn well what the hell I'm a C mean.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? What's crazy? I got a tweet that says something about that.
Saying no?
Something similar.
I think I retweeted it too.
Something similar.
And it's funny you brought this up because me and my girlfriend, bro, we just had this conversation yesterday and we had a slight disagreement, all this stuff. But she was telling me, like, Courtney, you've been so driven since you've had these 2 weeks to, be productive. You spend every day doing the same thing. Say no to people. Take a day to yourself. Take a day for the family. And so I kind of did that today before I got here, and it felt good.
Hell yeah.
But it's like this is where my masculine energy and Joker, I know you relate because we talk about this all the time in terms of us being Virgos and how our minds work. But my masculine energy sometimes in my logic, it just be like, bro, what's next?
Yeah, what's the next one?
What do I gotta do now? Oh, finish this song. Okay, let's start making a beat. Oh, I'm finna start this beat. Oh, such and such. Hey, can I come record? Bet. Let's save that.
Yep.
Open up a new file. Finna record now.
You gonna fuck around, made yourself 10 times more busy than what you was. So you done took your mental happiness gone. Now your whole action is about making this other person satisfied with a fucking sound.
Exactly. Like I think 2 days ago I did 3 songs in one day with different artists as well. Yesterday I tapped in on one song with one person, and the day before that I had 2 other people at my house and we was working. So when I say I've been productive these last couple of days, and yesterday's productivity was an accident, if I'm being very honest. I was literally sitting at the house figuring out my configuration for my little MIDI board in terms of like making my patterns on FL because I downloaded some more packs and stuff to it, so I added some more sounds basically. And my homeboy was just like, he in the neighborhood, he went to pull up and chop it up with me. He pulled up to the crib. I didn't think say don't come. Right, nah, I'm waiting on my girl to get home. We doing something afterwards. I didn't think to say no. I told him, yeah, but when baby girl get home, I got stuff to do with the family. So, I be on my P's and Q's in terms of when I have other things to do, be like, okay, look, I'm limited to this amount of time. After this time, I'm done. Mm-hmm. So yesterday, it just like time ended up rolling over really quickly in terms of this recording session. And I was still able to get everything done that I needed to do. But out of respect for my girlfriend, she was just like, for the sake of yourself, Brittany, say no. So I'm thinking it was about spending time with her and baby girl, but it was for the sake of myself and her telling me this. And I was just like, okay, you know what? I'm a reason. I totally understand what you're saying. Say no so you're not completely bombarding yourself with tasks. Yep. But so you giving yourself space to do the things that you already started that you haven't completed either. I'd be so ready to move on to the next thing because I know, bro, I'm going to come back and finish this mix. I didn't damn near mix the whole song. I got to do the little ending shit. I'll come back to it. And then before you know it, I find myself having a day where I'm sitting on my computer for like 10 hours straight working on 5 different songs because I done made so much. And I'm overworking myself now. And then when I get burnt out, I'm like, damn, bro, this could have been prevented because you trying to keep going and keep going. No, you got to have balance. So
I tell you, I jumped into that damn music world thinking that I was doing something right. We done drove to studio sessions out of the way for bullshit, for a bullshit sound now.
That's always the worst.
We done drove to studio sessions out of the way. We done sit there and deal with people we don't never want to deal with. I got fucking beats sitting in my Google Drive right now. And I just listened to one the other day that I forgot that I wrote to. I mean, I completely forgot everything. I'm talking about from the rhythm, everything about this song. I forgot it.
Yeah.
Didn't even know I had the damn song. That shows you how tasks can go. You get to doing it. Oh, I'm gonna do this. Oh man, I'm gonna remember that. No, you fucking won't.
Until it's the last second.
Saying no. I actually slept on the Sunday. I ain't never had that opportunity to be like, man, I actually got rest. I got off the game the other day at like 8, 9 o'clock.
Shit.
Just to go chill. Like, I'm gonna go chill with my girl. My girl came in, hey baby, what you up to? All right, you playing your game. Like, you know what?
Fuck this game.
You know, like, hey, man.
Go in here and rub on some ass.
Yeah, I was on there with Taker. All right, Taker, man. I was on there with you.
I don't remember.
But I was like, hey, man, I'm finna be out, bro.
Yeah, fuck this game. Rub on some ass.
Because that's, and you're right. I learned to say no. You're like, oh, man, say no. And you ought to hear Taker is reckless, bro. He don't give a fuck.
Man,
he's single as fuck. He be like, I got tired of this shit. Get off the motherfucking game now. Fuck that nigga. I appreciate that.
I told Taker I don't think he like women.
He be
the way he talk, I don't think he like women.
A woman jump into the lobby, play the game. Oh, this bitch.
God damn, she ain't say that.
Shit.
So it's funny you brought up that in terms of like saying no to things, right?
Mm-hmm.
So So when it comes to gender roles, even though we understand in modern times women are in the workplace now, right? Women still tend to carry the weight and perform both of the household work and childcare.
Now, see, that's when it becomes mental. That's when she's kind of filling out exactly what we were saying. Like when guys are dealing with issues, you don't hear those things because we're either dealing with them or we just kind of.
I ain't gonna lie though, that's not all men. Cause I know a lot of men that cook, clean, and actually, get kids up for school and all that kind of good shit.
Not all. My dad was that guy.
Yeah, that's why I say, yeah.
I think on a bigger scale, like if he didn't have to do that, right, or there is a relationship, it might be a balance in it, right? Like I can admit my girlfriend still do more than I do around the house. But I'm a clean ass person and I will get a cleaning spirit and clean the whole goddamn house and give her a day to relax or a couple days after the week to relax. So and then it'd be like when I had these little spaces, what's wrong? Yeah, I was trying to figure that out when we was testing it at first too. But I have those spaces too when I just be trying to let the woman relax. And it'd be cool. I have Joker. How many times have I come to your house at freaking 9, 10 o'clock in the morning when you weren't doing shit and this nigga cleaning the whole damn house?
9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Bro, this was
before the school district.
No, I was 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Awesome. Cause I be after my girl and baby girl go to school, when I be at home by myself, sometimes I can go back to sleep, but half the time I'm up. And I told you I like to be productive. So I go drop off at school, slide and do what I have to do, and I call Joke. I be like, what you doing? He be like, me and Jack chilling. I pull up to the house, my man sterilizing the whole kitchen. I'm talking about Clorox and Fabuloso out.
Tell me, I know.
And they get done in the kitchen, he goes straight to the laundry room. He done in there, he goes straight to the game room. He walk in the kids' room.
He was just at my house. I just started saying, I was like, nah, bro, I gotta clean my shit. I just started walking around the house. I just slept out the garage.
I told my daughter, I was like, let's go. We'll go to the house. They cleaning up.
Yeah, so in that retrospect though, that just goes to show that there are a lot of relationships that understand the egalitarian perspective. Everybody gotta hold their weight. Yeah. Women don't gotta just do that. Men don't gotta just do that. We can both do both.
And it can't be taken advantage of. And either way, if you know your girl cook, don't expect her to cook all the fucking time. If she
cook, you wash the dishes. You feel me?
Yeah, because I see my chick cook, and if I see like, okay, my girl did this, that, and the other, I don't mind. I get in there, thaw something out. Or that's the only thing that I will tell her. Just thaw something out. You don't have to cook it. You don't even have to touch it.
Just put it in, just throw it out. I got you.
Shit out, and I got you. And I don't believe that's reciprocated on a lot of ends. To where it was a point in my relationship to where she got used to me doing something to where she wasn't going to do it. And it was just like, oh, because you're always doing this. And it's like, well, damn, where can that communication be to where, I want to do everything. Oh, yeah.
Shout out to you, Jazz. Thank you, baby. I'm feeling a little better. We back in action.
Who is Viral Streams?
Who is Viral Streams?
Yeah, they're tagging everybody.
I don't know, but shout out to them. Keep tagging and keep sharing. If y'all want to tap in with us, don't forget, call in at 713-777-9595.
Like we selling tires or something.
Crazy label will be ready soon.
Yeah, for whoever. Honestly, I'm gonna go back on here and actually look you up because you have to find out who you are directly, especially if you spoke with us. But I truly appreciate you sharing our stream.
Right on.
For real. That's much love right there. Viral Streams. Contact them for Viral Streams. I'm sorry. What were we? Oh, we were talking about how the gender roles need to be reciprocated.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, what was it? It was the cook, wash dishes. Okay, so
when you start doing something so much and they get comfortable to you doing it to where they stop doing it.
Yeah, like that right there, I believe is a big thing because you know that people are creatures of habit.
Yeah.
If you're always washing the clothes, that person is probably not going to
wash the clothes.
Yeah, and so when it's time if you don't do it, they're like, okay, why ain't the clothes washed?
Oh well, you always do it.
Yeah, like
But you been sitting your ass here all motherfucking
that's
day.
what I'm saying. Some shit gotta
You
get
feel me?
fixed because oh damn, my the hiccups is back. I can't.
Holly,
handle
if you hear me.
Nah, them hiccups been fucking me up. He's like, crab on the track. Crab.
What?
Tagging off of what y'all was just talking about with what you do and what your mate does. A lot of times in our household, I don't mind doing all the cleaning because I can't cook lick.
Okay.
So she does all the cooking. As soon as she get done with the pot,
Yeah.
most of the time I'm washing.
Okay.
You know, so she ain't got to cook and clean.
Yeah.
You know, and because she's on her feet all day, every day.
Yeah.
When she come home, if something needs to be done, I'll do it. It's no problem because I'm sitting on my ass all day.
But see, that became something that you all see within your household. You develop a what they call a routine based on what's going on in your house.
Right.
See that you can do. Right now, y'all having what a relationship is. You see she's tired, you're doing this. You see this, so you're doing this. And I'm pretty sure she the same thing with you. She sees this, so I'm gonna do this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying in most, like a lot of times, it's not that. The little small things that are not reciprocated is what mainly cause the arguments. That's what Courtney was talking about earlier. It's never really the never the person, it's always the actions of the person, right?
Yeah.
As far as what's going on. Your little smallest action to where you can be like, okay, baby, I just took out the trash. You may not be around to take out the trash, but her ass gonna take it out.
Yeah.
No.
And you sit there a couple of hours and the house thinking like, man, maybe what happened? Oh, well, I did this, and this. Take out the trash. Like, well, damn.
Right. It's two things I'm not trying to sound like a dictator or anything like that, but taking the trash out and pumping the gas,
Man.
cutting the grass, washing cars, I'm gonna do all that. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I got a spoiled on it because she'll run out of gas. So I fucked up in that regard because she'll run out of gas before she pump me like, hey, I'll get in the car like we'll switch
2
cars.
miles away.
Yeah, we'll switch cars. I'm like, why ain't you put no gas? Because my man was supposed to do that. I was like, okay, you got it.
They usually with my man.
But I got it like that.
Yeah.
I got it like that, so I can't really say nothing. But
Nah.
sometimes I'll be like, look, man.
But that should be a situation. Let's put
Nah.
gas in
Put
the
some
car.
gas in the car. So you be calling me on side of 45.
I usually just tell her do it before the sun go down. You
Right.
know?
Yes.
If you're gonna do it, at least do it before the sun go down.
Right. Yes, sir.
Now anything after that, just come home and I say, I'll probably go as soon as you get home before I get comfortable type shit.
Even before the sun go down, I don't like her doing it because she does not pay attention to her surroundings.
Okay.
And somebody gonna stick a 4-5 in your neck one of these days, and I ain't gonna be that hippie because you gonna be on your phone talking to your girlfriends and
I ain't gonna lie, boy, that phone is a woman's butt.
Right there. Now, exactly what you said.
Yeah.
Now, Lord knows I love my wife.
But man, that phone, boy.
Surrounding.
Right.
At all to where it'll be like, no, we are not in the best position or not in the best place to do something. She just be, I would have it. I never forget this shit. I think I told it to either Jay or Courtney. We went to 97.9 used to have those things where they do you come down, get a free AIDS test, and get tickets to a concert.
The HIV concert for HIV.
That's right.
I used to go, yeah.
So we go down, we running late as hell one day. So we go down now. Everybody done cleared out. This building is empty. I can see it before we get to it. It's empty. She parks right here under the freeway. Now I'm looking at it to where it's nothing but homeless people around us. Nothing but homeless people. They get ready to go to sleep. Ain't no other car out here.
Wait, y'all at downtown?
We downtown. And I say, okay, all these homeless people sleep. So of course my wife is sick. She gets out. She has on this dress that hugs her curves. You start seeing homeless people start looking up. I'm like, Jazz, get in the car.
Yeah. You gotta.
But do you know how frustrated as a man? Like, no, how could you not see this?
Right.
So we have situations like that to where I have to be that person that is fully blunt of her, and just as a man making her like you spoiled your girl with the gas. I kind of was that person always watching our backs, looking around. If we're out somewhere, of course, I know where all my exes at.
I ain't gonna lie.
See somebody looking at me stupid. I know this dude over here looking at my
I think that's just the hood mentality. Like, if you from the hood, that's just you.
So we know how to get in.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. But she got so used, I guess, to me being that person to be like, oh, this going on. She just became oblivious to it. Mm-hmm. So it was like, if he's not here to tell me what's going on.
No, that's something that's something I drive into. I mean, I don't care if I've been up here all day and she's been in the woodlands all day. As soon as she get in the car, you check your surroundings. No, okay, well, yeah,
somebody in the backseat.
Yeah, that's so funny though. That is true. Oh yeah,
right.
My girlfriend, she does pretty good in terms of being aware. I'm the type of person when we go out, I'm gonna sit in the corner with my back to the wall so I can see everything going around me.
That's right.
She'll pump gas, but I typically end up doing it just because I don't be phased and I really do pay attention to my surroundings.
Right.
But y'all talking about phones and how they be on their phones.
Wow.
Hey, y'all look. My girlfriend will tell y'all I took her phone and I put her on a time limit on social media. So she has so many hours a day. And then when that time is up, that phone let her know when she man, the time limit up. But ever since I put the time limit on there, it helped her get on social media in moderation throughout the day, as opposed to just sitting there. Yeah, and so I told her, I say half the time you just be on your phone scrolling. It's Pinterest, it's Instagram, it's Facebook. She don't really get on Twitter that much, but she'll just be on there scrolling sometimes, looking at hairstyles or shopping. She does that a lot. I got something for you. I put that time limit on now. It make her be more present. And make her put that phone down and talk to me, or let's watch a movie together or something. Let's go take baby girl to the park and make her be active with him trying to tell you I better do it.
That became honestly a neat trick. I did for a minute when it came down to social media, because it was so much social media drama at one point. I actually took my wife completely off my social media. I'm talking about off and told her directly, I took you off of social media, so you're gonna talk to me directly. Instead of sending any subliminals to social media, I'm not gonna see it. So now you have no choice but to deal with me and to actually talk out a situation.
So now if you mad, you gotta come to me.
Yeah, you can throw all the subliminals out all you want, but I'm not gonna see them. So
you ain't read my post? What post?
I got to
that was a conversation. You didn't see my post? No.
Look, and that's what I say. That's the wave I be on. I be peeping the passive aggressive. I'm venting, but I don't want to talk to you energy. And I look at it and
I don't even like that motherfucker.
And that's the thing. See,
you want to talk about it?
I don't even like that motherfucker.
Okay. Malcolm brought it up earlier.
Malcolm,
what did you say earlier? When she gets to venting and it starts to sound like, bro, this shit got shit to do with me for one.
Yeah.
Action. And that goes with that seeing that post and scrolling past that hoe too, because you know you see something wrong with it, but you just gonna act like see.
That's why I unfollow. I'm like, nah. Instead of me seeing it, I'm gonna let you know that I don't follow it. I don't follow this shit.
I hate when social media know the problem before you do.
Ooh, that's the one.
Yeah,
that's the one.
I hate that.
Yeah. That's what I was. That's what I was alluding to earlier. You know, I'm about to get silly right quick. She'll go to talking, and I'm thinking everything good. Baby, can I talk to you? Yeah, you can talk to me. And I started out facial expression.
Yeah, you good, yeah.
You chilling? Okay.
I've been there. And as you keep going, your face changing.
Yeah, as you keep talking, I realize that's
about me.
Wait a minute. I'm not smiling no more. Wait. You talking about me?
Because it all boils up like, you mean to tell me
all
the stress that we was
Just think about it this way. Her having that moment with you lets you know this is a person you can grow with.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know about that.
Because if y'all can have an honest conversation about uncomfortable things or directly telling the person how you feel, because let's be real, not a lot of people can do that. I have way more respect for people who come to me with a problem than you're not addressing the situation. And if a person is willing to address the problem, that's a person that you should be able to grow with. Because what's the point in addressing the issue if you're not trying to solve it and get past it?
Well, he had just said it. He said the original thing would start off, "Hey man, we okay?"
That's different though. That's venting, but she's venting because she feels like she can trust you. So let me tell you how I feel, because even if I'm having this problem,
Trust me.
what? Trust what?
No, I didn't mean to cut you off. It don't start like that sometimes.
But
If
not,
you
you're not
want me
getting
to trust you, you should be like, I have an issue with you.
With what you're doing with this
Not-
particular issue.
Don't hit this blind side, because I'm loosey goosey. I'm chill. I'm thinking you finna talk shit about your homegirl or your boss or somebody or one of your people that work up under you that you supervise every day. Why don't you come and say, babe, I'm having an issue with
Because
us.
sometimes we don't know the issue is really with you until we keep talking.
Stop it.
No.
Stop it.
No.
We need to go
In
on.
terms of okay, so look, when I'm speaking on venting, right? You gotta remember the fact that women are processing so many emotions out the day, right? Sometimes we get overloaded with emotions, so we might start off talking about something else, but the more we talk and we realize how we really feel, that's how you get to the root of the problem.
Damn, that
Because sometimes my girlfriend will come to me with concerns, and I'd be like, "Oh, what the hell does this, bro? This we ain't even talked about this. What does this have to do with anything?" And then I keep listening to her to figure out what's the real problem. Because 9 times out of 10, women not gonna directly address what the problem is. It comes after they done said a lot of shit, and then you realize, oh, AKA Malcolm feeling blindsided. Oh, so you really talking about me? What kind of? Why you just didn't say that? Because they didn't know that in the beginning.
Yeah, I heard the shit. Okay, you came to my house. So we were all having a conversation. And I remember I turned on the TV to try to give us the background noise, but my TV was too loud. The shit shot up, like loud as hell. So I tried to go ahead and turn it down to keep the background noise. And remember, I walked out.
Mm-hmm.
I walked out because I had already seen the notion that was made, which that could have came off a lot clearer, but it came off the way that it did. When I walked out, it was, I like to express my shit, but I didn't think he got something like, nigga, I don't think I got nothing to do with that. I just think you're an angry motherfucker. Like, I just think you're mad. Like, no matter what situation, you could be pouring juice, a little bit of juice get on the counter. Oh, you wasting juice. Like, nigga, what is it about me? If you got too comfortable around me, you know, like the way your hands just got an issue. And if you start talking to where it comes out, I'm the issue. You mean to tell me this entire mood that you've been feeling has been from a lot of shit I'm doing? It ain't got shit else to do with none of the shit you've been going through as far as the consequences you may have caused through your actions.
right.
The people who hate you based on the conversations that you've had with them that I don't know shit about. It has everything to do with what I'm doing.
Okay, so I'm gonna say I was speaking for emotionally mature people. That's not an example of emotional intelligence or maturity. That's some petty shit, and I don't got time for that.
That's what
Lack of accountability and petty shit.
That's when we get frustrated.
Like, hey, dog.
Yeah.
Like, the hell?
Because there's been times I've been told I'm the cause of some shit, but it's never, hey man, so what causes this issue? You know what I mean? So well, Jay, your girl was sitting here telling you, I'm angry at the fact that you always angry about something. Like, let's just say she ain't clean it up. She ain't cleaning the kitchen whatsoever. Ain't did a damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
But mad at you because you're not washing the clothes or something.
Contradicting yourself.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm mad at the fact that you always mad about the house. Well, nigga, clean some shit. Well, I feel like since you was doing this, you was nigga. Bro, the reason I'm mad is because you not doing this shit. So I'm not doing this shit because your ass was able to do this shit by yourself.
You know what, bro? I was in a relationship and I went through that before.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, for real. And it was like,
That shit crazy.
bitch, girl, if I can do this shit and go to work, you can do this shit too. What do you think this is?
Yeah. Like, I've been gone 12 hours a day and I still gotta come home to your bullshit.
Man.
No.
I told y'all, it's really something out there like that.
And that's the only time.
You know what I used to hate? I used to hate working 12, 14, 15 hours a day and come home to an argument. Like, I ain't been home all day. How you mad at me?
No, No, hey baby, how was your day?
Like,
You feel me? Like
I've been gone all day.
I feel you.
Scrub it.
That's stress right there. I'm trying to
man.
come home and go to sleep, and you want to argue. I can't even roll up and chill in peace because you want to.
Bruh.
You ain't even ask me how my day was. And you just started going off. What you just
Yeah,
said?
but just be what you think. Like all of a sudden, I think I've been in a relationship so long. Shit, look,
Yeah,
you
bro.
got the kid when the kids leave. Y'all don't even know y'all mad at each other. It
Until
just
they
get
go.
quiet. Like, yeah, the kids leave, they get quiet and all. Like she done had a lot to say, and then walk in the house and it's pure silence with your ass. Like, I thought,
Wait,
hey,
we
you
good?
okay? Yeah, I'm good.
No, we ain't good.
What
Nigga.
the hell just happened?
And here comes the passive aggressiveness. But it's real. It is real.
Like you was just laughing with the kids. What
Like,
happened?
what happened? Like, what, bro? At one point, I ain't gonna even front. Malcolm, shit, you been in a relationship. Boy, at one point, I thought my girl hated the fuck out of me. I didn't even know for what. I did, and it became weird. She could talk on the phone with friends hours about some bullshit.
As soon as you caught, here go this nigga.
Yeah, and it's like, bro, as soon as she pick up the phone, we come to shit. Hey, what's up? What you doing? No, just watching TV. You want to watch something? No, you can go over there and do that.
Dad. What's that?
There's the you're sitting in the front watching TV. They walk back in the house and you think they finna come sit with you, and they take their mug ass in the room and go turn the
They go in
TV
the room,
on.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Close the door and
And go
everything.
to sleep. And go complete. Man, Jazz will tell you, her ass be asleep by 7:30. Look, now she was going to the room. Go in the room. I'm not even know what the hell going on. I walk in, hey, you just good? Oh yeah, you was in there doing that. But why you ain't come tell me this is something you was interested in? You got a movie, you know I can sit up in there and watch a show and they'll be on the game with me. I hop on the game, watch a show, go roll up, go eat. I ain't seen my wife at all. At all. And I go, hey babe, look at that cool. Oh yeah, you was in there playing the games, I just went to bed. You think about talking to me or
Shit.
You know what? Get on my nerves though. It's something noticeably wrong.
Oh,
yeah.
And you asking this stuff.
That's it.
Oh,
So,
Hey, look, hey, I used to say, hey, I'm gonna ask you one more time, and if you say nothing, I bet I hear nothing later. What can we not? Mother, no. No. No.
I'm gonna ask you one last time. What's the problem? Because if you say nothing, we ain't dealing with this.
I'm running with it. Okay, nothing.
It's nothing.
Lisa is notorious for that, and I hope she's listening because she ain't gonna do nothing but laugh. Because I call out every time. She'll say, "I'll do exactly what you just said." And babe, what's wrong? Something wrong with you, man. I'm looking at all over your body language, all over your face. What's wrong? Nothing. Okay.
And then it comes.
Then
Well,
2 hours.
They wait till they see you all happy and shit. Then they come out.
That's the one.
2 hours later.
Yeah.
2 hours later, or 30 minutes later. You know what? No.
I don't know what.
No, ain't nothing wrong.
I don't know.
So
Nigga.
I don't want to talk about nothing now.
What did that have shit to do with what was going on? I don't know what, and I don't want to know what.
Yeah. They wait till they see you smiling and get it and then bring it out.
Yeah.
It's an awkward part because Lord knows I like to smile, I like to joke. And I do feel like people get into a relationship so long, they get that comfort. You know, they get that comfort to where at this point they're not looking at the to admire you anymore. Now it's like they love you, but then everything you doing is like getting on that damn nerve, like that child that be staying with your ass. They 40
Nigga, when you
gonna leave, nigga? Shit.
Ain't you gonna do something today? You gonna do something today?
Nigga, you 40. You still here?
That right there, honestly, I believe that particular comfort does bring a point like a certain animosity in the house. Because at one point when we was getting together, of course, we all up over each other, seeing each other, boyfriend, girlfriend, we all on freaky shit, trying to figure out all the shit we gonna do with each other in the future. Realize we get life, nigga, kids, and jobs.
Shit.
We're going for this shit. We see what we was to our parents. I love my mom.
I shouldn't have asked this shit.
Yeah, but This shit ain't easy. And it ain't like all of us were just taught to do this shit the right way.
Fact.
You know, I was raised learning finances and taxes. We were not taught to do this shit the right way, so everybody's going off of whims.
Mm.
And it's like that stress right there, y'all came together trying to learn how to adult.
Mhm.
Of course, y'all.
That's what I'm trying to teach my kids early about credit and all that shit, man.
I miss that boat. I miss that boat. And but I tell Lisa all the time, and she has this guidebook where you're not supposed to do it that way. You're not supposed to talk that way. You're not supposed to address things that way. Motherfucker, I ain't got no rule.
A guy was on what?
See, and you know
I ain't got no
what?
rule.
I never completely like guidebooks. I feel like they give insight, but people who follow them like religion, bro, you are removing your power as an individual to do things your way.
Right.
You should know that somebody else dictate what you're supposed to do, and there's no right or wrong answer or no right or wrong way to do it. Just do it.
Yeah, just get it done.
Just they have all kinds of guidebooks, parenting guidebooks and stuff.
I'm being facetious, but but people be talking to you like you're supposed to do it this way and this like it's a guy like we was born
like this the only way to do it.
Yeah.
Like all this shit is done the same.
Yeah.
Like we all had kids and done all this shit the same.
What they say is more than one way to skin a cat.
It's basically it's
right.
And it's like you saying it is basically what we're saying is wrong with society in terms of y'all trying to tell us the beliefs that the sexes should be doing in a relationship. Who are you to tell me what I should and shouldn't do? Because
In my household.
that part too. And the other thing is that sometimes people forget that sexuality also affects gender roles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Because you know, we talk about energy often. I know some men who have a stronger feminine essence who do way more around the house, and they still go to work and do everything they're supposed to do. But they have that stronger essence, and they're more comfortable doing that. What's wrong with that, though? And that's why I hate that society makes it seem like it's wrong for men to be emotional or truly express themselves.
Well, okay. No.
You see that?
Yeah.
You have an alpha male energy though, Jay, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like even I told you, you gave me a whole different perspective of your mindset in terms of modern things, being that you're the single guy in the group, right? But I understood the notion of women having standards and boundaries of what they want and expect from men. And I am a person who wholeheartedly believes men should have boundaries and standards for themselves and what they want from a woman as well. And there's not a lot of men who don't.
On that note, hold on.
What's up?
I hate to interrupt you. Can you repeat what you just said? You remember what you just said?
To have the boundaries.
Men need boundaries just like women do. Just like women want men to bring certain things to the table, it should be okay for men to have boundaries and tell women what they need to bring to the table.
On that note.
Yes, sir.
Right there. Why is that women, I don't know how to verbalize this. Oftentimes women say, men too, when you get in a relationship with somebody and you love them, why do you want to change them? This is, in essence, what you're doing when you're setting boundaries and set limitations and whatever you just, what I can't verbalize, I can't repeat what you just said. But isn't that trying to change somebody? But it's me though, because I'm the man that's gonna say, hey, don't leave the house like that. Hey, fix your house. Hey, I'm not trying to change you, but these are standards.
That's called positive criticism. And if you can't take criticism, and I say that because if you can't tell me something that you see and you think I should fix it up as my partner, I would low-key expect you to tell me the right way to step so I'm not going out looking any kind of way. Because when I step out, I'm not only a reflection of Courtney, I'm also a reflection of Clarissa. So it's not that I'm telling you to change. If anything, you're asking them to respect you.
Respect and evolve.
Yes.
Period.
Yeah.
But some ladies feel like you should love me the way I am. If I leave here looking like Ragged Ann, you should be good with that.
And guess what? And if that's something that I don't like, I don't have to accept that. You can be Raggedy Ann, but you're going to be Raggedy Ann on your own because I'm not that type and I don't tolerate that because I know what I expect from my woman. I don't want a woman who don't keep herself up. But man, I'm a
Right.
woman. I keep myself up.
Let's
I get
play with that.
pedicures and everything. So why you can do the same, man?
Just like you said, I'm glad let's play with that. I'm glad you brought that shit up. You're right, and being a reflection, they have a whole song like that. About, what is that? Lauren Hill or Erica Badu that sing that?
Pretty.
No, it's India Ari
Um,
that sing that song. I'm a reflection of him, and I believe in that being a reflection of the person you with. When you were single, you went out reflecting the fact that you were single. You went out advertising the fact that you were single, whether it may be the way you dress or the way you spoke to people. When you're in a relationship, if you can't speak to another single man the same because you're in a relationship, obviously certain wardrobe might change.
Right.
You're not gonna be dressing everywhere with your titties out and your ass out unless that's the kind of wardrobe your man
Hey,
is wanting you to go out with.
the way these women dress now, you don't know if they single or with somebody.
And that's what's scary. They get on guys' ass for what? Gray sweatpants season. They got one piece of clothes that they talk
Bro,
about.
when summertime hit, you see everything under the sun.
Bro, you see everything
Sundress
regardless.
Not even
Yeah,
sundress season. I'm talking about you go to the club, everything see through now. Like when did that?
That is a thing.
When did that become so popular? Like all your wardrobe is see through.
that comes with?
But
that,
you want to be treated with respect.
that come with that whole fake ass women independent and freedom movement that I was telling y'all about. Well, what the fuck is y'all fighting for? Because what is independence going out looking out a certain way? Now I get it. As a woman, you should have the right to express yourself in your looks as you wish, but have some standards.
Or what is this an expression of? Like, if you out there half naked, what exactly are you expressing? What are you expressing? Like, this is
And then you can't get mad. But it's like, okay, I see the both sides of this, and I'm gonna say this. On one hand, it's like you can't get mad as a woman when people approach you a certain way because they're judging you off of how you look. Because let's be real, we judge everybody off of how they look.
Yes.
First, that's the first way we see and inspect people by looks. But on the other hand, right, you can't assume that a woman is a certain way just because she chooses to be free.
I'm not
in terms of appearance and what they're wearing, right? Because there are some women who go out half naked, but their partners are okay with them expressing themselves as long as they don't do anything disrespectful while they're out.
I'm with that. What they say, never judge a book by its cover. But if my first book say Sesame Street, I'm not trying to open it and see the dictionary.
I get it.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Most niggas think like if you going out like that, oh, you an easy target. It's like dog dangling meat in front of a fucking lion.
I never understood that to where they were like, Dave Chappelle said it. Oh, just because I'm dressed this way does not make me a hooker. Okay, well, if I'm walking down the street as a fucking cop and you get robbed and you come up to me, oh, sir, save me. Hey, just because I'm dressed this way
don't mean I'm a cop.
I'm a cop. It's like, dude, I'm not trying to knock the whole fact of women being, we know women have been overly sexualized for years. That shit's been happening since Egyptian times. We fucking know. Understand that the men have been bred to see women a certain, no matter what you have on, it could be the dead cold of living. Women are gonna wear their tights. They're gonna wear them little short ass jackets for some bizarre fucking reason. They're gonna have their jacket. A lot of these women are gonna dress still sexy. They don't give a damn what the weather looks like. They're gonna dress the things fitting their body that makes them look.
You ain't lying. I done seen women in the club line in 40-degree weather, half fucking naked, no jacket.
But they got on snow boots.
No, not even snow boots.
I seen that regular boots, the high boots.
It's like,
and it be freezing.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
but y'all standing in line all huddled up and shit. Like,
I think in modern times, though, something that we are evolving past is learning not to just sexualize women. Yeah. And I think that's where that freedom to express self is kind of coming from in terms of mindset, right? The visual perspective is still gonna be the same. It's hard not to judge or see you as such when this is how you present yourself. Right?
That's exactly
what we're looking at. But in a sense, I think like human evolution, right? We eventually think about traditional family values and where we've evolved to as of right now, right? Things have completely did a 360, literally. We went from women always being at home to women now in the workplace. I see a lot of stay-at-home dads now.
I can't do it. I just don't like being at home like that.
I'm saying
Yeah,
it's society though, right? Tables have turned, and and I've seen a lot of threads where people have bashed stay-at-home dads, but my whole thing was gender roles. Who's to say there's anything wrong with that? Because you're gonna do what's best for your relationship. You don't know nobody's individual perspective on why it's set up the same way it's set up. And that's why I never understood how standards are actually set when every relationship is made in its own terms.
Jay spoke of this shit. I forgot what show this was. You spoke about how a lot of women actually have graduated with, they had the opportunity to go to school. They messed up with they have higher degrees now, especially now.
Yeah.
And a lot of these men have gotten more comfortable with more of the standard traditional job. To where now it's gotten to where there are a lot more women that are breadwinners within the home,
Mm-hmm.
and they are bringing home the dough based on that. And honestly, I think it just comes from based on our generation because of where we come from, because of what we did. We're so used to being those guys that's being told, "Hey, man, you gotta bring home the bacon,
Yeah.
and she gotta make it happen." And you gotta cook. You gotta make that shit happen. Honestly, because now a lot of women are on top of it, I think it was almost an imbalance. And I'm not blaming a lot of women for this, but a lot of the mental changed.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of women who have become the breadwinners of the house have now developed the mentality to where I have to take on everything the man has to take on, and that's not true at all. Like you're not taking on the shit of the man,
Mm-hmm.
just making more money.
Exactly. And that's something important because how is a role really defined by gender now?
Oh shit.
And I think that's ultimately what we're alluding to through our whole conversation. Gender roles really have no value in today's age because it's about what's best for the relationship and society's standards are changing.
Say that one more time, because that I honestly want to be the message of the show. Like I really want that to be the stem of what if they don't hear shit else, they heard that.
Just gender roles have no real relevancy today because society is changing, and as society evolves, we as a people change as well. And what we are beginning to see more is the opposite end of the spectrum coming to light. And it's okay to do things that's best for your relationship opposed to what people think you should be doing. Who gives a fuck about what society thinks? Do what's best for you.
Right.
Okay.
Let's read this comment. There you read it from my mouth started to hurt.
That's a long ass comment, Carissa.
She says, "No,
I was trying to read it.
no, you can, because it's also a respect thing a woman should have for herself. A lot of these women do too damn much with the way they dress, and it looks nasty to me. But that could just be me. Maybe I'm just too classy. I tell Courtney with quickness, oh no, I'm not wearing that out because that's something I wear for you, not for everybody else."
Facts.
And see that right there is a hardcore respect for her to know that, like, hey, I know how this looks on me.
Yeah.
I know that if I walk out this building, what it's going to look like. I know my curves. I know what the fuck I have. If anybody, if you're okay with your spouse doing it, by all means.
And I ain't gonna lie, even if your spouse is okay with you doing it, you shouldn't do it because you know how much drama you can cause just by stepping out the house like that.
That's all. But that's
I know.
all
I'm just saying, you know.
I be chilling. I be like, I'm going out with you. Shit, you want to put some booty shorts on? I'm not bothered by it because you bought these because you like it. So I'm secure within myself and within my relationship. I'm not insecure.
Going out by herself on that.
Even if she went out with her girls or something, bro, I'm secure within myself and within her.
No.
So I'm not. I understand your perception though. Like it's not her I'm worried about. It is outside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Things, bro. I was in New Orleans on 6th Street. I got drunk one night, bro. I mean, not on 6th Street on Bourbon. Got drunk out there and almost fought a dude because he was being disrespectful to the lady that I was out there with. And this is where I was saying in terms of people learning to not just sexualize women. He did that like a dog. in the most disrespectful way, and it was the fact he was drunk too. And I was on bourbon ready to fight, and my brother like, "Come on, calm down, little pit bull. We not even gonna do that." He picked up dude and left it at that.
Nah, that shit get bad.
It do, and that's why I have a lot of respect for Clarissa because she'll tell me quick, that's not something you do in public, or that's not something you wear at the house.
I like the scholarly respect is 100% huge because when I think as us is we get that without having to add to where if my girl come out and she know like, damn, I look good, and she even like, hey baby, this cool. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All right, at least I know she has that respect for me. You're right. I can't control. I know what dudes are gonna do. Because if I see you and it's out approach you, so basically after that, it's all based on your action. If you go out and allow this shit to happen, the what you had on was just the beginning of it. You know, that was just pretty much something you had on. But you allow certain actions to where if a woman go out and do something, truth be told, you ain't got no control over that no matter what the fuck she got. Because a woman that get approached in sweatpants and a goddamn big ass t-shirt and a bonnet.
Facts.
You ain't lying. You know them man that got that bonnet on.
That's the coochie good.
Respect.
You got that bonnet on that coochie good.
That shit fire.
But yeah, that's the real word, respect, Joker. It's all about respect. And when you don't have that, you don't give a fuck. You don't go out and do it. Those are the people I'd be like, bro, why are you even in a relationship? If you gonna go out here and do single stuff with no regard to this person that you with, why are you with them?
They want to collect their trophies.
Well, I don't have. It wasn't really a problem. This was when I was 19 through 22 almost. I really don't have that problem now, and if I did, I'd probably have it the same way. But back then, I was 19 through 21, like I said, and I'm still this way now, so I don't see myself handling it any differently. My gal back then loved a nice pair of booty shorts and loved the little halter tops with it and big titties. I'm the kind of dude to where I want you to show off because I want people to see what I got. See, so I don't have that problem now. Lisa's a little more conservative. But if she were to do that, and if my baby got a little more booty to put on some booty shorts, I would not mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because she know. We've already talked about it.
You're secure.
I'm secure. I want them. I want them to see.
But I'm gonna go home and hit.
But see, now that's cool. The shorts and the halter top. But when your whole outfit is see through, when you can see titties, areolas, and everything. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about the shorts. Look, halter top. I'm talking about you going to the club, and in this club, everything is see through.
You basically
you got a sheer cover on. You ass naked, and everybody can see everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you would know from a woman going out being a reflection of a man. Because if she going out doing a sexy thing and she is with her homegirls and whatnot, just doing her, ain't really worried about no dude, it's 9 times out of 10 she got somebody. Because she just out here to enjoy herself and look good and take pictures with her friends. But if she out here dancing, if you see her even dancing on either 1 or 2 dudes that like these are 2 different dudes, and she done had to dance with both of them, and she dressed like this, it don't matter what her situation at home. She just let her situation be known right fucking here.
Cause niggas is
Cause dudes know that.
That go Target.
My nigga, dog.
Niggas is that go Target.
We out there. Dude will pull it out in the club and fuck if a girl is down for it.
Yeah.
I seen that before. That shit was.
See what I'm saying?
Or they gonna hit that N and ATL and head straight to the whip and get it in.
But if I could go out and I could be that dude where my girl is gonna dress this way and fully respect me. If she gonna be all up on me with this, okay, man. If she gonna be doing her thing with her homegirls and keep it respectful, boom, do you, boo boo. But like I said, everything I said is based off of action. Oh, this is a different one from Clarissa. All right, that also goes with a woman knowing her body and knowing what looks good on her and what she feels comfortable in. But I'm not trying to draw attention to myself. A lot of women seek attention, whether they're in a relationship or not. That's what I said. I got upset. If you're seeking attention and you are in a relationship, that's gonna collide. You can't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out the world. That's like Martin taking off his ring.
It's almost like saying I don't give you enough attention, but I know I praise you day and night. So why are you still seeking attention outside of why you here?
I done called my wife beautiful, gorgeous, everything under the fucking blue moon. At the moment, somebody else was like, "Oh, you look nice." Oh, I needed to hear that, bitch.
Girl,
I kick you in your esophagus.
Like, no. You know how many times I done called you gorgeous, beautiful, and everything under the sun, and you just be like, "Oh, I know," but you're supposed to say that, bitch. Fuck you. I don't have to say shit.
I don't.
In the words of Courtney, girl, fuck you. I don't. I gotta say, motherfucker, I don't have to do this shit.
And that's the motto going into 23. Hard.
She say, "Wait, I wear a do-rag since I have short hair. Does that also apply to them?"
That is not a bunny. I wear a do-rag. I ain't got no good pussy.
Do-rags be having the booties. If you ain't got short hair, they always got an ass. I don't know what that's about.
I ain't gonna lie. Them women with the fades, they be killing them hoes.
Man, I
Oh
love
my
seeing that
God.
when she had her fed, man. And when she got that shit, honey flying, it was a whole
Oh,
nother
that's
vibe,
honey baby
bro.
right there. They got the waves hitting that.
Bro.
Oh, girl, come here, let me get you pregnant real quick. Our baby gonna have good hair.
Look, we could dive into that, but I want to go ahead and jump into King tweets before we get into Courtney's words of wisdom. So come on, King.
Man, my first tweet was basically what we were talking about earlier about saying no. It's something similar to saying no. It's basically saying the minute that you say no, they act like you never said yes.
That's good.
Come on, Beyonce.
Say that one more time.
Whoa.
She got a song called Say Yes.
Whoa.
Oh, you got
Literally, she ends it with saying the first time I say no, it's like I never said yes.
The minute you say no, they act like you never said yes.
Hear that shit.
That's it.
That's some real.
It ain't even too much to amplify for that. That's just some real shit.
It's just like, bro, you can have always done everything right, but the one time you do something wrong, that's what you remember for. Fuck all the good you did. You fucked up, I'm holding you to that. And that's what's wrong with it. Why we spend so much time focusing on what's wrong instead of giving praises for everything done right.
Making the wrong people comfortable.
Now, why people can't let go of the past?
Trigger.
The best thing I could do about my past is not bring it into my future.
Let it help you adapt, but don't bring the energy with you. Take the lessons, take the lessons and the message, but leave the energy behind.
Right. The next tweet is everybody wants to eat until it's time for the hunt.
Nick, everybody want to eat off your mother.
But don't nobody want to put the time, the effort, none of that in to help me hunt this big ass gazelle down.
I didn't get people away from my table that still had full plates.
Man, look, we'll have a refrigerator full of leftovers.
Man,
I'm telling you.
And the kids, I'm not gonna say least, the kids, there's nothing to eat, there's nothing to eat. As soon as they get that in the microwave, here they come like roaches. Can I have some? It just goes along with what you're saying.
Yeah.
Can I have some? I just killed this deer.
Yeah.
Quote unquote. And now here you come. You don't want to come in here and kill your own deer.
Yeah, you want to help me kill my deer.
Yeah.
That I didn't,
That's that I can lead you to the lake, but I can't make you drink.
Right.
Yeah.
Shit, you got them trying to do that with this. They see the real talk. They see the motherfucking plasters on the wall. They see it behind us. They know what it is. But it's like, damn, how can I eat off this plate? They not even looking to add nothing in the kitchen, motherfucker. Look, y'all can't boil the pot of water. Look, do something to help people put more on their plate. You don't just sit there and take, eat, leave.
bring the seasoning or something.
Something.
Shit.
Just bring the sodas.
This shit.
God,
Paper towel. Fork. Something.
Bag of Ruffles potato chips.
I don't even feel bad about the people who are kicked out of my life. Like I said, all the motherfuckers left with full plates. So I don't give a shit. You ate on the way out the door.
Right. My last tweet says, everybody is not built like you, so never expect the same in return.
Oh.
Yeah.
Expectations are the enemy of everyone.
Yeah.
The moment I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna speak for myself when I say this, but this is real shit. The moment you expect me to do something is gonna be the moment you get disappointed because I'm on real shit. I'm probably gonna do it just because I'm probably not gonna do it just because you expected me to do it.
Right.
And that goes back to the being taken advantage of in a home when one person is doing something and the other person chooses not to do it. Nah, bro, we ain't even gonna start that game. So you expected me to do this?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna show you you gonna do it. And if you want me to do it, ask me because that's what real respect is. You don't expect people to do something. If there's something you want or need, you ask.
That's right.
You
That's
give
called
person,
respect. Don't expect respect.
yeah, like give them the space to say yes or no. Don't just think they're gonna do it. Cause bro, at the end of the day, if it ain't got nothing to do with my well being, my spiritual growth, bro, I ain't gotta do it.
Man, you should have seen how I got it. Okay, so I just found out. This is just not finding out that so my wife got invited to go somewhere. So-called we got invited. She's on the phone talking. Oh, what you doing this day? Because we're doing this, and I just so happen to look up, like, when the fuck did we happen?
Like I didn't decide nothing.
So this is why I like don't expect because anytime I do anything, I told y'all this before, always, hey babe, you got something to do on this day, hey babe, you got something to do this time, just so I can kind of have my schedules aligned, especially when it comes down to my kids. But me, this is where my arguments come from. I expect that to be pretty much reflected. You see me doing that shit, do that shit. And when it don't happen, I'm gonna say I get pissed the fuck off. But like, dog, I hear you on the phone telling this person this is gonna happen, and then you get off the phone
And ask me what am I
baby,
doing?
you want to do this?
You did that back.
I fucking can't tell you, bro, because you just invited. So if I say no, the call come back. Oh, well, Marcel said no. That ain't how shit happened. Like, I didn't even know about this shit at all.
Right.
I'm sitting there trying to make plans. She already made these goddamn plans. I don't know.
Yeah, right. That's why I normally just stay out the way because that's something else I do. I don't like, from past experiences, I don't like say I'm with my boys tonight and I say, and spur of the moment, hey man, Sunday night, man, we doing this, that, and other. We gonna go to the game, take some game. You and Lisa come with us. Spur of the moment, we drinking. Yeah, man, all right, yeah, we'll be there. I get home and she didn't already make plans, so I just
You don't even say the plans.
I don't
You already know. Like,
I
I ain't
quit.
trying to make it.
Yeah, you just tell your people, hey, we already got plans. I ain't,
I quit because I don't like, bumping
bumping
heads.
heads, the argument and all that
Yeah,
shit.
I didn't mean to not take you into consideration. I just thought that you would like to go with me.
Yeah.
That's why I made plans with Nance a full out walk because I didn't take her feelings into consideration. I said, you know what? I'll never do it again, man. You do all the planning. I'm not. So now get mad. You don't ever plan anything. Bullshit. I tried to plan stuff and you be getting mad at me. So
Nigga, I don't have to. Nigga, I try to plan. Your ass already done planned shit for me.
Right.
Now, and this, the last note I fucking got before I go into Courtney's words of wisdom. For ladies out there in a relationship now, please do not tell your spouse or confirm a plan with people of the sex that you fucking with and try to tell your spouse at home. To where I told you, a guy said this plan. I don't need to talk to this fucking guy. Don't agree to go with this motherfucker without consulting me first. I figured that just kind of went hand in hand because if a lady come up to me and tell me, hey Marcel, we going out to the bar, you should come. And I just fucking go, oh, hi, who invited you? Oh, this chick did.
Nigga, what?
Exactly. Exactly. You know what I mean? Oh, she invited me. Oh, I didn't know she didn't invite you. You know, like, that can cause some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, I had a cool enough head to be like, all right, I ain't know about it, and I just so happened to cross paths with this dude, so I know, it's a teacher thing. I get it.
Nah, you should have snapped like she would
But
have did
yeah,
you.
you know, but had that thought process to where a dude is asking me.
Hey, I did that once. I ain't gonna lie. I started a whole argument just to be like, now you see what the fuck I'm talking about?
I probably would.
Bro, she couldn't do nothing. She couldn't do nothing but laugh. I'm talking about, yeah. Now you see what the fuck I'm talking about.
Right back at you.
I just got that. I asked for a call. Oh, what you need it for? Excuse me? What I needed? You the most irresponsible motherfucker in this house. You asked me why I need something?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I get Lisa has a demon. I'm gonna just say a demon on her shoulder.
that's
When
a
it
good one.
when it comes to say that when it comes to that, because in a past relationship, a man had his own cards, of course, his own name, whatever. So nothing was traced back to her. So he was doing all kind of shit. I'm talking about buying women negligees and motel nights in the motel and all making car payments. And so now here I am, here I come, and I'm telling you, man, we had a knockdown, drag out fight one time because all I said was, we ordered your card, I'm gonna order mine. What you need your own card for? I'm like, wait, leave that shit.
Yeah, thank you. Like, whoa.
Back with that man. I ain't
Yeah.
done none of that. I'm supposed to have, it's still gonna be connected to the same bank. So what's the difference?
Yeah.
I just want my own shit. So when you go, I don't have to worry about, damn, I forgot to get the card from Lisa. It's in my own motherfucking wallet.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta use it every day, but I have it in my possession.
What is that if I need it?
Yeah. Well, she has a problem with that, man. But we haven't had that problem in maybe 4 years now. Because it's another situation where I just got tired of fighting. I'm like, man, I'm not even finna bring that shit up. But nah, it's been 4 years later. I'm gonna be like, hey, man, look, because it happened today. That's why I'm bringing it up. It happened today.
It happened today.
It happened today. I'm like, man, look, man, this shit here, man. Because she got the purse. I don't even carry a wallet because she got all the cards. What I need a wallet for? And I leave my ID in the car, my driver's license in the car. So anyway, yeah, she got a demon on her shoulder about that, man, because she still having nightmares. That dude did her raw. Talking about
Miss Lisa, the one thing you can do about the past, you do not have to bring it into the future. And
That's right.
that's honestly the only thing I can say about anything about past traumas. Please do not bring it into the next day. We're gonna sleep that trauma off. Or try to.
that's right.
Amen.
Miss
That's right.
Courtney D,
In Jesus' name.
it's your time to shine, baby. Come on, give us some wise words before we go
Come on, Yolanda Adams.
out of here.
Hey, that's my girl.
Jay housewarming. What is she talking about?
Jay, when is the housewarming?
Oh, you talking to me?
That's what it says.
You, Jay.
It clearly wrote that out. All 3 letters. J. When is the housewarming?
I mean, if y'all just want to pull up and smoke, cool. But I ain't throwing no party. I don't have no friends. Shit.
That nigga throw a housewarming. Well,
The last time I threw a house party, everybody was zombies before the fight started. Remember that shit? I had a fight party, Malcolm.
A fight party?
Yeah, the main event started late, right?
we was there to fall asleep.
I had people in that motherfucker so high, people would sleep before the main event started.
That was Deontay Wilder.
Oh, that was Deontay and Big Boy.
I think that was the first one. I think that was the
It
first
was
one.
the first one when he dropped him and he got back up. No, it was the second one when he lost. It
Nah.
had to be.
I think I watched the second one at Hooters.
And then we watched the third one at Marcus' house.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
That
Okay.
was
The
yeah,
first
that was
one
my
at your
house.
Bro.
I'm talking about everybody in that house zombied out.
Mannequin challenge. All right, Courtney, what you got for us, sweetie? The Words of Wisdom by Courtney D.
All right, bear with me. I gotta talk slow. All right.
Gotta sing in the back. She's your queen to me. I don't know the rest of it.
When you come back over here, record that in the booth so I can make a song around that. Okay. Okay, so words of wisdom. To wrap up our conversation before I give my words of wisdom, the main thing that I basically got out of this conversation is that gender is a social construct, which is why it has no value in terms of how real relationships function in real time.
Like it. I like that.
Okay. Um, to some extent, gender is also a parallel of the biological division of sex, and it basically tries to give value socially to what masculinity and femininity is defined by, being that gender is something that's created. You know, it's a concept socially for humans that is determined by how we interact with one another in our environment. But if y'all really think about it, everything that we address today, we realize that gender relies heavily on the biological differences between male and female. So the whole point is that instead of trying to create further division and say that men can do this and women can do that, just know that we're all human beings, so we're all capable of doing the same thing.
Let's get it.
You know?
Okay.
So my words of wisdom is that it's okay to be yourself. Society creates unrealistic standards and uses social media to create clones, to create other versions of someone who already exists. It's okay to be different. It's okay to be original. And personally, the older that I've gotten, I realized that I've found myself being more happy and learning to express myself and my truth opposed to living up to other people's standards of myself and what they see or think I should be, aka stereotypes. I love breaking the barrier of stereotypes because fuck you, I'ma do me. And everybody should hold that energy for real.
That was deep.
Yeah, for real. So forget trying to express what other people think you should be. Just be yourself. Have your own mind. Conform to your own identity. And understand that being on social media is so easy to get wrapped up into what society standards of life should be for who you are as a person. Know that society does not determine who you are. Society doesn't even really tell you the realness about yourself. Society, if anything, tells you who you're not. So you have to learn to differentiate and be able to use discernment on when you're doing something that's really you versus you doing something because people expect you to do this.
Going to be on y'all ass with them words, bro. Y'all not fucking ready, man. Courtney, truly, fucking thank you.
For sure, man.
Really, thank you. Seriously, man. We done had so much fun. This truly has been fun. This has been a real eye-opening conversation. Another one. I'm glad we was able to get some of this stress off our backs and leave out here with these beautiful smiles and snapples and candies on our face and all this sugar that we about to have.
About to.
Welcome to the free world.
Hey,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Welcome to the free world, big dog.
Yeah, feels good. Feels good. But on that note, let me add something before you end the show.
Yeah.
You know they had the audacity.
Oh
They
shit.
Tell me to come in and give them another one. It's September 29th. Around this motherfucker. 3 days later,
oh, no.
I
Wow.
called in and I said, I have not heard anything from anybody. I'm just making sure I'm going by the guidelines of what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not sure what's expected of me. So please, somebody instruct me. I don't know. Do I have to sign something? What? Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Jackson. She started typing. It looks like you need to come in and submit your analysis and sign your. I said, what? What? It's over with, ain't it? What I got to piss for what? So she going to her supervisor right now and seeing if that's still what they need to do. And I'm just like, man, come on, man. Come on,
That's
man.
some bullshit.
See, that's some
That
bullshit.
is.
That was
Come on,
taking that
man.
monitor off my pops. His ass had that monitor on 4 fucking months after he was supposed to be done with that shit, and still, ended up catching a case because he went to work in goddamn Richmond, and
Oh,
the
yeah, he
monitor
got
told
home
him,
late,
he
yeah.
got home late and it went off on his ass. I say, bro, this is some bullshit here.
Yeah.
He supposed to be off, and they up in there tagging him. Oh, sir, you violated the terms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Start
know.
weighing that hoe.
You see?
He risked the
But
breakfast time.
Damn. Okay. Well, shit. We done had so much fun with y'all, man. We truly appreciate y'all chilling with us every motherfucking Thursday between 7 to 9. You could always catch us on Facebook and on Instagram at What Up 100 Radio. I got it right that time. And if you want to call in when we get to giving away our Chick-fil-A gift co-op prizes, you can call in at 713-777-9595. Other than that, until next Thursday, this is the OG of the Double G, your boy Big Dog Joker.
Boy, King Day.
And of course, it's your girl Courtney B. Tapping up for this evening. Thank y'all for tuning in and kicking it with us.
Hey, yo, big salute, man. I see y'all next Thursday. What up?
Smelling like
That brings the What Up Radio Show to a close tonight. We thank y'all so much for tuning in to the What Up Radio Show. Y'all keep it locked to Real Talk 100 Radio from 10:30 tonight until 7:30 p.m. Underground music industry, independent music industry. Y'all keep it locked to Real Talk 100 Radio because it's all about y'all until 7:30 in the morning. We got a hell of a playlist coming up. Y'all tune in. Click in to the link in the bio if y'all are on Instagram. Click in to the link in the bio on our Facebook page. And we'll see y'all soon on What Up Radio.
What up?
Good night.
You got to feel it.